Hello and welcome back. Here's hoping that everybody had a nice Easter holiday. We've got the lovely starter kit scenario S74 Iron Fist ahead of us. Now, uh, initially I was going to pick a couple other scenarios, but this one is smaller and more manageable. So we're just going to go with this one instead. I do have a Sassel solo ASL scenario I would like to try, but honestly, I'm still kind of trying to wrap my head around how that system works in its entirety. And, well, LFT's mission is pretty complex, so maybe it's not the best choice as a first dip of the toe into the system. Now, that aside, Iron Fist has one glaring issue, which is that it is entirely biased towards the Japanese side. Um, I don't. I think in the 30 games or so that's been recorded, uh, Japanese just have won probably all the time. According to. Wait a minute, this seems like it. Okay, never mind. It's still balanced or imbalanced towards the Japanese, who've apparently won 6 times, or at the very least 4-0. So I'm going to try and use the Chinese balance here, which honestly isn't that much, anyways. Essentially, all it does is it changes the objective building, which is board KM1 and all the Texas, from a +4 TEM back down to its original +3. Since this is taking advantage of starter kit rules, there are some things to note because this is part of the expansion. And um, I may get a couple things wrong with regards to starter kit, so hopefully I'm not too off the mark on these things. Um, Essentially, the expansion pack, I believe the Pacific Theater did this, added hills, which is a pretty massive change. I believe they still only have level 1 buildings, unless that has been changed in and of itself. So there should not be upper floors for buildings like 0506, 03, P2, P1, for example. As well, the Pacific Theater actually brings in concealment, which is why the Japanese units are all concealed here. The addition of the Chinese in the expansion, or at least maybe not the addition, or there's just more. Yeah, actually, you know what? This does add the Chinese. Anyways, um, means that there's dare death squads specifically for this scenario, whereas the Japanese do not get hit. Essentially, there's quite a few modifications that one has to go on about with regards to this scenario and how it interacts with starter kit rules. Um, Essentially, as far as I recall, starter kit is supposed to be, or at least the expansion packs are supposed to be that next step between full ASL and starter kit, or vice versa. Anyways, there is one thing that should also be mentioned, which is that there is a very special SSR in this scenario. SSR 5 basically says that I need to have some chits or counters. I don't have any that I want to break out because of whatever, and I can do this via a digital method, anyways. And basically, what the SSR is that I need to put 11 chits or 11 counters into a cup or some, holding thing. And after I set up my Chinese off-board units, which is this group, I need to then draw from that cup, from that pile, and apply a potential effect on any given stack. The potentials are nothing, a pin result, which doesn't apply to single man counters, or a break result, which also does not apply to SMCs. This can be pretty crazy because obviously, depending on where a pin happens, it kind of eliminates a lot of the potential for shooting. And a DM is even worse because, well, you don't have the ability to necessarily rally in any sort of efficient manner, depending on where that is. So, with that in mind, there are I think nine stacks. I don't believe that vehicles count because it specifically says, oh, sorry, DMs is that it step reduces, whatever. Step reduce is also pretty bad. Um, Essentially, it doesn't affect vehicles. It only affects if there's a stack with the MMC or not. I think the other thing to I guess take into effect is that any pin or step reduction also removes concealment, which for this game isn't that important, especially since I'm playing myself. But you know, it's still important. It still does prevent a couple things. So um, I'm just going to go ahead and do from left to right. So this first group in V6 on board W, unfortunately I get a red chip, which means I now have to pick from the pin slash DM thing. And although it doesn't show up on the screen in the text logs, if it's a black chit, it'll be a pin. If it's a red chit, it's a DM slash step reduce. So this is a pin. Next, we've got U7. They're fine. We'll do S8. They will get an effect. They will become step reduced. Wait, no, I'm thinking of they just straight. Unless step reduce is suddenly means a lot of different things, which shouldn't. But let's double check. Good a time as any. Yeah, whenever an armed, it becomes step reduced. 1 to 1. Yeah, so it just becomes a reduced strength, which is aka striping. Next up, we'll do. Well, might as well do the back guy. Also takes a negative impact. That will be a pin. This is not turning out to be all that great for the Japanese here, since it's all essentially on one side. P8, no effect. N7, no effect. We'll do K9 first. We'll get an effect, and it will be the... Oh, wait. Can't do it on that one, so we'll just apply it here. These guys are step reduced. Next up, I8, nothing. G6, nothing. And that's it. Yeah. Cool. So unfortunately, one extra pin result that could have taken place, but we won't see it anymore. Yeah, and like I said, this kind of changes things because I now have a very clear, or perhaps not clear, but I have an open, more open route on the left flank, which is where I've set up, which is pretty great. This guy being pinned and this guy being striped means a lot when it comes to going into melee. So, yeah. Let's see what I can do here. There's no snipers, but I do have to remind myself that ELR is, I believe, 4 on both sides. So hopefully, honestly, that's kind of crazy anyway, so it probably won't matter. And the other thing to keep in mind is the Dare Death squads are all 537s. Yeah, all 537s are Dare Death, and they get a -1 for ambush DR. So, for example, if I manage to get into this building and then advance into W6, well, or V6, V6 is going to have a hard time. So, so yeah. There's no other rally action that I want to do, nothing I can do, nothing for the Japanese side to do either. There's no prep fire because there's nobody on the board, and we'll just go straight into movement. we will do the same thing and just go by individual movement first. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm not bothering with concealment as well because, frankly, I don't think anybody will be able to see anybody. And there's just not really much of a point. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I do need to be aware of certain things. For example, this building is on higher ground, so they can see down here, for example. So we'll see what exactly I can get away with. Speaking of getting away with something, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, these guys will have to CX. And the question is, do I want to CX these guys as well? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, I can get there. Alright, well, let's try this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I believe the only person that can shoot them will be these guys. And they will take that shot because you might as well. I think that's within 6 as well. Nope. So yeah, it's 3 firepower down 2. Oh, I don't like this generation. Okay, down to what is that? 3 on 3. That is a 2 morale check. That is gross. This is not gonna be good. 2 morale check. Okay. Well, I guess I need to do him first. We'll just do them stuff. Will be a break, pass, and a break ELR. So this guy breaks, this guy ELRs. Now, this guy, this leader, actually, that might not... No, this guy doesn't because he's got a -1. Not bad on that one. The other guy was 8. Yeah, no, the other guy obviously breaks. Heat of battle, which that sucks. Double dice, 10. I don't think I can surrender in this. Actually, Chinese don't get any modifiers, which I always thought was weird. Other than the SMC is an elite, so he gets a -1. So instead of, what was it, 10? Instead of 10, it's 9, which means he goes berserk. Okay. So he goes berserk, which means he now has to try and convince these other guys. So we'll do top guy, he goes berserk, next guy berserk, and the broken guy at the bottom does not. So this guy comes back and is berserk. We'll do this and this. This guy is now first fired. There is 1 residual here. And to make matters worse is these berserk guys can see him, so they have to target this guy. They spent 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which means they all have to run towards him. I believe there's 1 LMG on the ground. So these guys all have to now switch over to running towards him. This is 7. These guys are shooting because there's literally no reason not to. They will have height advantage. It will be 4 firepower. So that'll do nothing, which means he's first fired. Oh yeah, no, I have to take these shots. I actually really have to take these shots as a Japanese player. This guy will take a 6 lat because the height advantage eliminates open ground, and it's going to be -1. So 6 flat. 9 on 6 is absolutely nothing. He shot 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 flat? Nope. Pintash check, but they're berserk, so they can't pin. So all these guys have shot. Now, also, that'll be at least a 2 residual, which I'll put to the side for now just to make it easier. These guys are now adjacent, but they can't actually move in because they don't have enough any more points of movement. So they're kind of just stuck there. I'm pretty sure that's how that would work. Yeah, because I would try to get in there, but they don't have the movement, so they have to... Okay, well, that's exciting. This next group will do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and just kind of sit there, I guess. I don't want to go into this. Yeah, no, that's gonna be it for a movement phase. Defensive firepower, defensive fire, I should say. I mean, I might as well take a subsequent, which is going to be 2 firepower flat. Actually, 2 firepower up 1. Doesn't matter, they cower. Yeah, and that's it. There's no other shots that can be done. Yeah, I'm pretty sure nobody else can shoot. Advanced fire phase, I mean, I can only do it with these berserk guys. This actually really sucks because I can't, I won't be able to advance in there. I was kind of hoping I could advance and take advantage of the pin status, but yeah, not gonna happen. I might as well just take those shots. Oh, my guys are spraying fire? Why do they have spraying fire? That should be spraying fire, right? If they had assault fire, that would be way too crazy. Spraying, where's spraying? Spraying fire. Yeah, the firepower, not the range. Okay, cool. So they will shoot at this bonum. It's going to be what are we looking at here? Because it's just gonna be double halved. 10, 20, 24. Yeah, 24, 12. This guy can't use his modifier. They are CX. Actually, did they lose CX status when they go berserk? I imagine not, because that seems like it'd be too silly. Let's see, just in case. Counter exhaustion. Oh my god, really? CX? And it automatically loses CX status. Okay, that's funny. So they're not CX, so they don't get an extra +1. But it will be 12 up 3 regardless. Yeah, I don't think I get 12 on 12. No siree. Could I, since I can't use the leader, can I should I throw? No. That seems a little too crazy. Route phase, I'm gonna have this broken guy go back. Seems like the right thing to do. Advances. This has come up several times, and I'm pretty sure that I cannot advance. Yeah, normate move in the advance phase, which sucks. That is a prime spot to get some shooting going. So instead, I will have to suffer These guys will just be out in the open. Frankly, though, there's literally no reason for the Japanese player to indulge and stick around. So, um, yeah. There's no CC phase actions, so we go to um, turn 1 Japanese. I didn't actually put weather, but it is... Oh wait, there is no weather. Huh. I'm so used to there being weather. Cool. So no weather, we can take off the pin results because those don't matter anymore. Rally phase, there's no rally actions to do. Prep fire phase, I mean, as nice as an 8-up-1 shot is, I don't think that these guys can really do anything. And getting them out to, you know, be a roadblock somewhere else is probably way more acceptable as an option to me, especially if I'm, you know, trying to actually defend on this one. So instead, I think the only prep fire I will do is from P8. It will be actually 6 range, so the LMG will be full power, so it's going to be a 4 flat. Oof. Twice that LMG has gotten good results. So 4 flat, which is a 5-on-4. We're looking at 1 morale check. Leader's fine. Squad is fine. Squad is fine. Berserk units have 10 morale. Hence why. Actually, you know what? I'm going to put the info counter here so that anybody who comes in will not be too confused. So Berserk units have 8 movement factor and 10 morale. That's the crazy thing about them. I didn't get rate of fire with the machine gun, which isn't the end of the world, but you know, could have been better. I really don't want to keep anybody here. I really want to move people away. Range is pretty terrible other than for LMGs. Do I care about 6 firepower? No. 1, 2, 3. Actually, you know what? Yeah, I can probably get that guy out of there. Cool. Okay, so no more shots. Movement phase. These guys are going to declare a dash into U9, which I don't think anybody can shoot because these guys would have to see... do I declare it? You know what? Why not? It's going to be halved. It's going to be halved. Oh, you know what? Actually, that's a really good thing for me to do that. I'm wondering now if there's a different spot I could dash. Maybe dashing to S8 would have been smarter. But anyways, why this is problematic is because this 10-2 is going to absolutely make a mockery of this. So it is half firepower. It's all within range because it's 3 hexes, which means that there's at least 19 firepower. Which is halved. So instead it's 9, because there's no halves at that point. And then it's down 4 because the original stuff applies. Now let's check to see if I can even see. I can. And down 4 turns a 9-on-9 to a 5-on-9, which is a 2 morale check. And they will strike. Just barely, but hey. I need it. 9 firepower, so it's 4 residual. It's first fired. Yeah, not ideal. But these guys are locked now. And I do like the idea of... getting here. I need to get these guys out. So I think they will normal move to U7. And I guess these guys don't really have anything better to do. Certainly no other shots once it gets further. Maybe T7, but I mean, T7, they could just take it 4 down 2. You know what? I'll just do 12. I'll do 12 up 2. Alright, well, 6 on 12. We're looking at another 2 morale check. And they will also strike. This is not their day. Yes, that's 1, 2, 3. Now this, again, I don't really have anything better. So we'll do, what is it, 10 up, down 1. So 6 on 10 is a 1 morale check, and they're fine. That makes more sense. And then 4. Residual. Do I care to keep this guy here? Kinda. The thing, too, is I don't want to make too many movements with the Japanese troops because there are way more reinforcements that are going to come into play. And if I leave the right flank open, for example, it's just going to cause a lot of problems that I will have to clean up after. So, yeah. I would like to move these guys. And nobody can shoot them now. So perhaps I should do 1, 2, 3. Get in there. Be safe. These guys are going to have to run. So how about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. That's a building. This is a building. Kind of fine with these guys being where they are. Oh, also another thing to keep in mind as a special rule. The Japanese vehicles have to do a lot of extra rolling to see if they can actually do anything, quote unquote, in order to move. So I guess technically, if you're not moving, it's not that big a deal. But I'm very curious if I want to. I think I need to move this vehicle. I just don't really know where because I can't get line of sight on this building. And I can at least prevent, you know, everybody from coming in on this side and kind of making way like bandits. Can I can't see this hex from like anywhere. Maybe M5? But being an M5, I kind of sacrifice seeing down this road or anything else. What if I took this tank and put him here? No, you know what? I'm just gonna live with it. And hopefully it doesn't bite me. Considering the Japanese tanks are MG machines, I really don't want to face them anyways. There's something to be said about throwing just a lot of bodies at it and hope that you can get through, but I think I have to do 1 patsy checks because they're not elite. All my reinforcements are first line squads. I don't really want to deal with it, so I think I'm just gonna not bother. Defensive fire, I have none that I can do. I shot all my shots in the movement phase. There's no advancing fire stuff that I want to do. yeah, I'm not in range, and there's not much value in doing it anyways, so take off residual. There's no routing to do, as one might expect. Advances, I mean, we'll just go into some buildings here. Actually, let's do this. That makes more sense. I can take off prep fires. Again, I don't really want to move these guys. Their purpose is to really just try and prevent upper level movement here. And then once the Chinese, battle plan, quote unquote, gets exposed, then they can figure something out. No CC. I don't want to get in CC right now, especially since both these guys are striped, which means that these 5.37s are really deadly against them. I actually have to be quite careful. So. All right. Turn 2, my reinforcements come on the south edge, which is basically the same as the first group. Yeah, thinking about it, like, I think I just want to push completely on the left side. I could try to punch through the center. I could try to punch through the center, but I think even this guy on Overwatch, like, this guy's a sizable roadblock at the moment that I need to try and kill, which is going to be pretty tough, all things considered. Also, they run first, so these guys are all screwed. Yeah, where do I want to put these guys? I'm going to need to move in stacks, that's for sure. Because I don't want to lose out on time here. I don't have DCs to worry about. That was all of the other groups. I should try to equip them all equally, just in case. What if... Actually, you know what? If I had two groups, if I have these guys here and these guys here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If I CX, I can get into these woods. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Yeah, I think just trying to punch through the left might be my best option. I've already got troops moving in. These guys are all going to be occupied. I could split forces, split the main defense, but I'm not close to getting into the objective anyways. And considering all these stone buildings, it's probably just best for me to mass up my troops and go for like big defensive fire shots or big prep fire shots, and just like hopefully break through or blow down all these stone structures, and not have to worry about them. So I think this is what I want to do. Speaking of prep fire, I honestly don't have anything else to do. I'm just gonna go straight into movement phase. I'll take their CX off just so I don't forget or whatever. And the berserkers have to move first no matter what. Oh, you know what? I should try to self-rally this guy. Doesn't make it. Yeah, so they have to move because they're berserk. They go first. Honestly, there's not really much a shot I want to take. Can I do... I might be able to do this one. We'll do tank versus squads. It's fine. 9 range is within it. I get vehicle notes because I forget what the guy does specifically. It's probably gonna be like double TK or something. Does it say if I do show info? Okay, yeah, it's just... Yeah, I think it's just that, if it's open, you can use whatever. What does the design notes say? Japanese notes, vehicle notes. What do we got here? Okay. Star MG. Whichever MG fires first in a phase is considered main armament. Okay, so there's... Huh. This BMG also has AA capability within the 92B's vehicle covered arc, even held down and without consideration of its AA mode. Okay, so I think I get it. There's no sense not declaring the 6 as the main armament, so I'm just gonna do it at that. Red brake number is not good. Man, I don't think I've ever had to deal with a red B number. Oh, watch it be in the vehicle portion and not in the other breakdown because, of course. This doesn't have an inherent flamethrower, guys. What's that about? Yeah, I'm not, Strange, whatever. We'll see if I even get it. So it's going to, I'm going to do a fire group with both of them. So 8 firepower, down 2. Cool. All right. Well, random selection. Actually, do I? Or is it that it automatically picks that one? All right, let's go back to the vehicle note because there was something about it breaking. Oh, so, okay. Gotcha. So, I declared the main gun because I would want that one to get the rate if it ever happened, which obviously didn't. Um, and then the minuses, so there's -2, it's an 8 firepower shot, means on 11 it's a 9, it's a pin test check. Berserk people don't take pin test checks, so this guy is first fired. What a trip for that. Berserkers will continue moving forward. Their target is now no longer P8, it is S8. Now that these guys are within 4 of this group, I'm just going to shoot them because why not? and it is going to be a 10 firepower down 3. That is 2 on 10, which is at least 1 KIA, and then everybody reduces, I believe. So random selection, leader is hosed. And then, yeah, everybody, this goes away as well because it's straight up KIA. And I believe everybody else is half squatted. Because if I remember correctly, well, they can't take break results. So I think on a berserker group, a KIA would just that, or they're not affected. So let's double check. But I'm fairly confident that they're all going to be reduced, which is like the worst way that this can happen. Because you know, I was hoping these berserk guys could at least get something. Does it say KIA? No. Is there anything in here that might say? No. Let's do KIA, and then we'll do berserk. Yeah, units that can't be broken. Berserk, heroic, broken, unarmed, suffer casualty reduction instead. Alright, cool. So they're all casualty reduced. That makes all of this a lot worse, unfortunately. I don't want to get shot at these guys again, or by these guys again, so they're going to move into T7. We'll do 6 down 2. It is a 5 on 6, which is a 1 morale check. They're fine, and they are fine. So that's them first fired. I might as well take a 4 firepower shot. That is clean, thankfully. 4 down 2. Jesus. 3 on 4. 2 morale check. 1, 2. They're both fine. Did I have rates? I did. They only spent 1 to move. 5 down 2. 5 on 5. 1 morale check. They are both fine. I did have rates, but I can't do anything with it. So let's mark that as inherent firepower. 3 down 2. No. That is 6 on 3. No, just pin tests. I should make note. That's 4, and that's going to be 2. It costs 3 to get here, which means they still have a whole bunch of movement, which they're going to use to go into the building for 5. The squad is going to final fire. It will be a triple point blank and then halved, so 9, 4.5, up 2. Nope. They're finals. These guys can't shoot. I wouldn't be able to get anything out of the MMG. Same thing, like the LMG here just wouldn't be able to do anything. I think technically I need to decrease this. Oh no, wait, no, these guys would have, yeah, never mind. That would have been 6. Yeah, no, that's it. Okay. Cool. I was hoping as a Japanese player to get a lot more KIAs, but what can you do? Speaking of KIAs, that kind of does open that up a lot. Well, yeah, okay. Let's... Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. I think this guy might be clean. Man. Okay. Wait. Okay. That's what I thought. It is a 4 down 2. Coward. So it's a 2 down 2. 6-on-2 Pintash check. They are completely fine. This guy's finaled. Oops. It will be 1 residual. These guys will shoot as well as a 3-down-2. Nothing. Do I want to... As a 2-down-2? No. And final fired. Well, let's just, let's kind of go crazy here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. They'll take a 1-down-2. It will be a normal morale check, and they are pinned, unfortunately. This entire stack now has a lot of actions it can do. I actually forget if you can bypass. I don't think you can in regular starter kit. Do I have the rule book here? Can I bypass as an infantry? I cannot bypass. Unless it was specifically in the expansion stuff, but I'm not 100% sure, and I'm not going to bother trying to find those. So, yeah. I'm just going to CX this group, because why not? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... 6, 7. There's no point me exposing myself up here. Similarly, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, whatever. Probably could have done that better. This gang will CX 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They will also CX 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I can't really go any further, so I'm going to stay there. And then this gang will do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I kind of feel like I need to shoot. Yeah, it's a 3-down-1. Nope. And they are a half squad now. At the very least, that's not a big consequence. So that's 5, 6. These guys will also take a shot, so 5-down-2. No. They will also become a half squad. 7-on-5 is a Pintash check. So leader's fine, squad's fine, and squad is also fine thanks to the -2. And then 7-8. Yeah, I think that's the way to go. Defensive fire. There's none that can be done. I mean, I don't know if this first fire group can shoot there. I don't want to try it. This is technically equidistance. I think they would have to target these guys because they're closest. So, I'm just not gonna shoot. Advanced fire phase. Boy howdy, there's a bunch of it. I'm gonna do the berserks first. So triple point blank fire, and then halved. It is 612. LMG doesn't count. Actually, I can't shoot the LMG as well because they're half squad. So it's gonna be 12 and then halved 6 up 3. Okay. That will cower from 6 to 4. 5-on-4 is a 1 morale check. Okay. They are a half squad now. This is not going well for the Japanese. And I don't even... What's the modifier again? It's like... Take off... Yeah, take off the TEM. I think this building is really going to have to come into play here because... Either I've just been really lucky or really unlucky with one side or the other. Yeah. U8 will shoot into U9. It'll be a +2, thankfully. So this is 10. This is 2.5. So 7 up 2. What is that? 8 on 7. Pentash check. They are fine. Oh, you know what? I should have left one squad back there. Whatever. And then this whole group is going to shoot into this building. We are talking about 5, 10, 12, 17, 19. It's doubled halved, so it's still 19. Up 1. 7 on 19. 2 morale check. They are screwed. I won't even have to face them. That's crazy. Mark was prep fire. Those guys shot. I don't have a reason to shoot those guys. These guys can't target anybody. Yeah. Okay. Route phase. These guys are dead. They have to. They're just eliminated for failure to route. Take off all this stuff here. Is anybody else broken? No. Nope. No more routes. Advances. I immediately do not want this entire group to be shot at by this MMG without any extra comfort, so to speak. These guys will go in here. There's a CC. There's a CC. I think they'll go there. That sounds right. Or it looks right, I should say. Leader will go down to help out rallies. These guys will advance. These guys will advance. Yeah, I think that's it. CC, let's do the ambush one first, so I remember the special rule, which is that they get a -1 to their ambush roll. I don't think hand-to-hand is mandatory, so I'm not going to roll for it. Attacker first, then defender. Alright, well, no ambush. It is a just 2-to-1. No modifiers. Actually, do the Japanese get a -1? I believe they do. Yeah, they'll get a... Japanese will get a -1. So, 2-to-1 for the Chinese. Won't secure anything. And then, doesn't matter. I want this to become a melee. Because I don't want a free, like, 4 flat and then them trying to do some shenanigans. Or, encirclement. That would be really bad. So, I don't want that. And then over here, you know what, I'll take pins off because it doesn't affect anybody else. It is a 2-to-1. 2-to-1, no modifier. That will be a kill. And then 1-to-2, because why not? I get a -1 anyways. Huzzah. No, even a 1-to-1 wouldn't have mattered. So this goes away, and there's another Japanese Z squad down. Oops. Alright. Japanese turn 2. And things are going poorly. Yeah, I know exactly what I want to do, but boy, getting there is going to be tough. I really have to wonder what how people have been playing this. Where if I look at this stuff. Air death squads, there's at least Japanese units, good Japanese defense, and deadly active shots took a heavy toll. That makes sense. A lot of solo games. Chinese were able to advance and attack to the Victory Control building and throw 2 demo charges against the Japanese in the building. DC were ineffective due to higher rolls. Close game, Japanese win. Chinese attack was slow, methodical, and inexorably pushed me back into the victory location, but my Japanese held the building and got the win. SSR 5 is somewhat tricky, though SSR helps the Chinese. Still is difficult to get into the victory building. I mean, yeah, I don't, whatever, we'll see. We shall see. Rally phase, there's like two things, so we'll do Japanese first. Try to repair, it's not successful. Try to rally, that sucks. Prep fire phase, honestly, I don't really have any to do. I mean, I could try to do 4 firepower against this, because that is clean. You know what, yeah. 4 flat, 6 on 4. Normal morale check. Nope. I do have rate of fire, so we'll shoot again. Same thing, morale check. This will break. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna take another shot. No. Alright. Alternatively, I was gonna shoot at these guys, but didn't matter. Yeah, okay. Do I have anybody else to prep fire? I do have a 2 firepower CMG, which I don't think is really going to do too much. So, no. Movement phase, I have things I need to do. Let's CX these guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do I need to do the same thing with them? Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hindsight, maybe I shouldn't have put the machine gun in this on that guy, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He probably doesn't lose it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This vehicle will try to move. That's not what I want to do. I don't really care for concealment on him anyways at this time. Okay, so after turn 1, each non-recalled Japanese AFE must make a DR under 8 to move. I already have mechanical reliability, so let's do mechanical reliability. He's fine. Then I need to do a task check to see if he can actually move. He's fine. And for anybody who's confused about this rule, I think this is just a friendlier way to introduce radioless. Basically, it's just saying, like, you need to roll under what the what a vehicle crew counter's morale would be, or like the highest elite for that nation, which I'm pretty sure is 8 for Japanese. Hence why you have to roll 8 or less. So these guys get to move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah. 15, and I'll have them... Basically, I need this guy to go around and mess up these lesser guys. And then this group is kind of hosed where they are, so I'm not gonna expose them that way. So 1, 2... And I kind of just need to take this shot no matter what. It's a 5 firepower up 2 shot. Yeah. 9. Pretty sure it doesn't do anything. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It doesn't really matter where I go with them. Well, technically it does, but whatever. I don't really need to move this tank. So, yeah. Defensive fire phase. I mean, Would it have made more sense to move this guy back in here? Maybe. I mean, I did get to break in the late squad. Whatever. The stack, the Doom stack, will shoot against them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, it's 7.5, 11, down 2. They don't cower, thankfully. 6 on 11 is 1 morale check. And they just break, because, yep. Oof. Okay, well, they're first fired. These guys aren't berserk anymore. I forgot to take that off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I'll try the LMG against the tank. It will be a hit. And won't be a kill. No rate. I can't get anything from the other guy, so that's fine. I don't have shots anywhere else. Not any good ones anyway. So, yeah. Advanced fire phase, none. Routes. I do get to route now. This guy has to route back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That should be legal. Advance. Okay, so advance, there's a couple things I want to do. Like, I want to move these guys. I might as well get them in here. You know what? I'll move these guys down, and then this guy there. I think that's it. This is still a... this is actually 1 to 4. I might have said a 1 to 2 last time. There's a 1 to 4, and I get a -1. Nope. And 2 to 1 for the Chinese. Still nothing. Which is kind of concerning. I'm probably going to have to toss an extra squad, or maybe, well, I shouldn't need 2, but I'll need an extra squad in there as the Chinese player, so. There we go. Do I have any pins? No. Honestly, I don't know why they don't crop this board. Rally phase on turn 3. Got a couple things. We'll try to do the self-rally. Nope. Almost lost that guy as well. This guy will rally, thankfully. Try to repair. Nope. And try to self-rally. No. Alright. Prep fire. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Man, that's tempting. That is actually very tempting. Yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna go for it. It'll be a 19. The 5s are actually halved, so it's 7, 11, down 1. Ugh. 4 on 11 is a 3 morale check. Leader, pins. Actually, can a leader SMC pin? I don't actually think he can. Or maybe I'm thinking of something else. Japanese. Yeah. Yeah, do not take pin test checks and do not pin. Cool. So this guy doesn't pin. 3 morale check means this guy actually, it's a 2 morale check because there's a -1 here. That was an 11, 13. Yep, nope, that guy actually ELRs. That is a very rare ELR stripe. And then this guy. Is there anything for heat of battle? Pretty sure. Nope. Alright. Heat of battle for those guys. Double dice. It is a +4 for being Japanese. And they are elite. This is +3, which means it's a 9. Yeah, these guys are berserk. That is not good. I'm gonna plink away at the tank, so LMG to hit. It's definitely a hit. No rate, and that's it for them. Do I have any other shots? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I could probably get a shot into these woods, but it doesn't really feel like it's all that useful. So I think I will skip on it. And I don't really have a shot anywhere else or with anybody else. So we're just going to go straight into movement. Yeah. Let's do the one squad in Q6 into P6. What's that? 4? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's there for free. And then they'll take a 3 up 1 shot. Really? That's 2, 3, 4. This guy wasn't marked CX. I can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Actually, when he gets here, this guy will shoot at 2 down 2. 4 on 2, 1 morale check. Not what I wanted. Okay, well, he's fine. And then 3, 4, 5, 6. He is first fired, and there is a 1 residual. I'm actually kind of worried that these 1 residuals will knock me on my ass. Yeah, these guys will move as a group. 1, 2, 3, 4. I could do... Oh, that's right. I shouldn't have moved those guys first. You know what? 1, 2, 3. And he's just going to stay there, and they're going to be overstacked. I don't think anybody can shoot at him anyways. So, yeah, I don't have to worry about him. This leader will lose CX and just... is there any group I want to help out move? Yes. These guys. I can move these guys into this building. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Which is, yeah, whatever. This guy will do 1, 2, 3. Oh, Actually, there's no way around that. 3, 4, 5, 6. Since I'm shooting. Do I want to intensive fire? This would be so... Actually, I don't think I can. Like I can't shoot. We'll do a 3 down 2. Yeah. Do 3 down 2. 5 on 3. It is a normal morale check. And that guy breaks. And those guys are probably dead now. So, worth it. This stack... Yeah, I think they should be fine. 1. This guy, he's got a machine gun. I'll go 2, and then I'll try shooting. Ooh, that is clear. What range was that? Please tell me that wasn't 9. 8. Okay. So, 3 down 1. Well, it cowers to 1. So it is a K1. Random selection. 1 squad dies. Everybody else takes a 1 morale check. 1 guy breaks and the other guy's fine. Alright. This guy's funnel fired. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. These guys will do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, they might... this guy's shot. And I'm gonna try this against there. It's probably gonna actually work, yeah. Range is 7. So it's a 3 down 3. 3 on 3 is a 2 morale check. That's bad. Pinned. Break. Break. And pin. So break, break. And then the survivors are pinned. Alright. They'll have to route there. Which means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I guess I won't get to do that part. Just fine. There should be, oh no, they cowered, so there's no residual. 1, 2, 3, 4, and have a second guy plank away. It's not a bad idea. Yeah, I think that's it for movement. Defensive fire phase, I mean, everybody's shot at this point. Yeah, nobody else has any other shots. Advanced fire phase, honestly, there's not really anything I can do. I could do a 1.5 up 1. That's kind of it. I can maybe shoot here to there, but I can't because of range. Just take off residual. No, I think that's it. Routes. Alright, let's do the easiest ones first. These guys will route. These guys can go in here. This guy is above. Prep and defensive. This guy, I think, is dead. You know what? I can... Yeah, he can't surrender. So I will attempt to route to S2, since he can't see this guy. So he'll attempt to route to S2, gets to R1, takes an interdiction, and is dead. Oh, I did not shoot at this guy. I should have saved the one guy to shoot. That's it for routes. Advances. Advances, we're going to have the leader help out, because I really want these 2 squads back. If only this guy hadn't... If only this guy hadn't broken. Especially since he has my LMG. But, you can stay there. LMG's going to... LMG will go south, and everybody else will go north. You can go in this building. I'm going to bring the leader back. Half squad with the LMG goes in. Half squad with the LMG goes in. I don't want to advance this guy, because this Berserk squad will be forced into... Oh, this is going to be painful. Because this Berserk squad's probably going to go in 2 directions. So, that's it for advances. CC phase, I mean, there's the Eternal one, 2 to 1. Finally get it. And a 1 to 4 down 1, no. Close, but no. Turn 3. Take off pins. And we have some rallies to do, or to attempt. Japanese first, so... Oh, crew comes back, just as I thought. Repair? Nope. On the Chinese side, this dam goes away, and then we're going to have 2 rally attempts. Neither of them are successful, and that's it. Prep fire phase. I mean, go for broke. 4 up. It's a 4 up 3. Yeah, you know what? That position 2 is just really good. Yeah. I think I just have to try. This is still broken. Might as well just keep him there. That's not worthwhile to make. I don't even know if this guy can shoot anybody from this position. This guy's technically in motion. I forgot to mark that one. Yeah, I mean, you know what? 3 up 2. Actually, no, that's half. Never mind. Well, I did declare it. 1.5 up 2. No. Didn't think so. Moving phase. So this Berserk guy has to move. His nearest target is this guy. And he can see him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. They're equidistant. If I go here as like a cheesy thing, does this guy now see here? Yes. So he now has to change his target. But he still moved into this hex. So this is 1. Two, 3, 4, 5 up the hill. No longer is this guy his target, but it's P8. And frankly, when he gets there, like 9 firepower up 2, nope. They're all shots. We'll put some residual just in case. I mean, they're gonna take a shot as a 6 up 3. Nope. That's not good. Yeah, there's not much else. I mean, I could shoot this guy, but then I'm, you know, if I, as a Japanese player, want to go crazy and try to go in, which would be absolutely stupid, you know, I leave myself open for that, so I'm not going to take a shot, but that's pretty much it. That's 5, which means 6, 7. And as a Berserk, he has 8. They're going to triple point blank fire. So 4.5. 4.5 up 3. Nope. And they are in. Do I want to try shooting with anybody else? Not really. Honestly, I have so many other shots that I would rather take. Like, I'd rather try to bust these guys, which maybe I should have, you know, pulled them back, but whatever. Yeah, I just don't really think there's any other thing to do. I do want to try and move this guy. He does make it. Question is, where do I want to go? And at this point, it's probably just best to try and move him and get him, say, here, and kind of really protect this avenue. He'll turn. This LMG is going to take a shot. It will hit because despite motion for +2 and a +1, it is still a vehicle, it's still a tank. To kill, nothing. So that is a support weapon. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then stop. I'll just have him stop there. This guy will lose CX, he'll go up 1. This guy will lose CX, he'll go up 1. These guys will lose CX, they will go up 1, 2, 3, 4. Nobody can shoot him. These guys can't shoot in retaliation. There's no point trying to move this guy. I mean, even if I tried to move, I'd probably, like, bog. I feel like there's a 12 somewhere nearby, so... defensive fire. We can take off residual. Tank that is a critical hit. Actually, I don't even think I can get a critical hit with a LMG. I don't think those are applicable unless I'm like... That's something else, I think? Critical hit... Critical hit also occurs while using infantry target type, nope, or an original 2 hit dice of 2. Oh, machine gun, including all 12.7mm and aircraft MG, but not 50mm TK attacks have no critical hit possibility, since this effect is factored into basic TK and range modifiers. Cool. So it's just a definite hit. 2 kill. Nope. I do have rate, so I might as well try again. That'll be another hit, another rate. 2 kill. No. And then break the LMG. That's that guy's shot. I'm going to try for the second one. It will be a hit, barely, and won't be a kill. Can't get anything with this guy. Okay, so between the crew... Actually, you know what? No, I have a... Yeah, this is a good idea. Death stack, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Goes against N10. It'll be an 11, down 1. Thankfully, leader is directed. 9 on 11, normal morale check. They're fine. And even with... Is it just for broken morale purposes, or is it whenever they're stacked? Increases, okay, yeah. So they're fine by virtue of the leader being there and the -1 applying, which is kind of crazy. That is definitely something I never factor in. So they are completely fine. I don't really have any other shots, to be honest. So I think that's it for defensive fire. Advancing fire phase, these guys, the berserkers, will try, so it's 12, 6, up 3. Nope. And that will turn into a CC. Oh, maybe I had to... When I checked the SK rules and blue hand, does it say? Yeah, okay. I should have, oops. I should, excuse me. Should have made those, I think one of them would have been hand-to-hand. This is going to be hand-to-hand, but not technically there yet. Route phase, nobody's got DMs, nobody has to. Advances, this guy can go back. Let's try to create a death stack over here. Excuse me. You know what? I don't care for this concealment anymore. This is probably not advisable, but honestly, I think I kind of need to do it. We'll do this. I think I just really need to do that. That'll be it for advances. This is going to be a hand-to-hand melee. I'm going to figure out the ratios afterwards. There's no ambush. So, 4 to 3, it's a 1 to 1. Unfortunately, also it's hand-to-hand. So I get a -1. Oh, I did calculate the -1 last time, so I guess it doesn't matter. So there's -1, 7, doesn't, it will casualty reduce. Actually, it's a kill because I'm not counting the CX. Meanwhile, A 1 to 2 with a +1 does not do anything. So these guys are dead. This guy is no longer berserk. Oh, oops. That goes away. This goes here. There you go. Cool. Turn 4. Turn 4, let's do our usual. I'll try to rally the 8 morale guy. Nope. Wow, I've been getting those consistent. Try to repair LMG. Gone. Try to rally 2 squads. They both come back. That's going to come off later. Repair. Oh man, that sucks. That absolutely sucks for the Chinese player. Alright. Prep fire phase. I guess I could have rotated the turret, but I don't think it matters that much. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I think I'm going to try no matter what. 11, up 1. Oof. Random selection on these LMGs. Bottom 1 malfunctions. And I don't think there's anything I can get out of that. LMG will try to blow up this tank. Nope. Miss completely. No, I think that's it. I think that's it for prep fire anyways. Movement phase. I have a lot of movement to try and nothing good to do with it. I think I have to try this. I'm going to assault move. The squad is going to shoot its LMG as a 4-down-2. Wow. Okay. First fire. It is the support weapon. 1 and 2, I can guarantee you, is a KIA. So these guys are just mulched. This squad will assault move to M8. Squad with the LMG will also move 1, 2, 3, 4. Squad, one squad will go down to 07 for 1, and then into 08 for 2. This tank is going to shoot as an 8-down-2. What are we looking at here? 5 on an 8. 2 morale check. Yeah, these guys are ELR and broken. This is a first fire. And also 4 residual. Second squad will go into P7, where the squad will shoot 8-down-2. That's another 5, which is a 2 morale check. They will just break. They are now first fired. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. This leader will... I'll move him after, I guess. 1, 2. Subsequent. Jesus. Okay, yeah. When everything goes your way. This is a K, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, maybe I spoke too soon for the Chinese. Or at least the Japanese side has not been taking any negative things so far, so... In like the last turn 2 sucked, but turn 3 is where they kind of made up some time. I don't have any DCs. I could do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I kind of need to do it. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Can anybody shoot these guys? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, what if over here I do 2, 3.5, 5.5, 5 up 2? 6 on 5 is a normal morale check. Leader breaks. They're fine. They break. Oh, really? And then takes a task check, and he pins. Alright, well, things are not going well. These guys are first fired. I could do 1, 2, 3, 4. CX and do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll do a 1.5 down 2. Nope. 7, 8. Meanwhile, this guy will do 1, 2, 8 down 2. What are these rules? KIA. If I lose, it's literally just these last 2 turns where the KIAs have been unreal. I'm not going into the same hex, so 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's it for movements. Defensive fire, honestly, there's not much I really need to do. MMG will do a 4-3. Nope, we'll get a rate of fire. 7 on 4. It's a pintash check, which I will take, sure. Fine, they're fine, and they are pinned. Doesn't really matter at that point, but whatever. Kind of hoping for that miracle critical hit or something, to be honest. Advanced fire phase, I mean, there's nothing I can do, really. LMG against tank. Hits. Not a kill. I don't think I can do anything else. I don't have anything there. Take off moves. Take off this. That. Oops, residual as well. Routes. This guy will go in there. This guy will go to this building. He's fine. I don't want them to get shot at, so they might as well retreat one. Yeah, that's it. Advanced phase. This guy will attempt to go in. Task check. He's fine. This guy will attempt to go in. Task check. He's not fine. He's pinned. They will go into the building. This is CC. I don't need to move this. I don't care to move these guys. And they will go in. I'm pretty sure the first line squad doesn't have to take a patsy because he's with the leader. So, huzzah. CC phase, there's no ambush on either one. I'll just do the one with the leader first. CC value is a 5 increased to 6 because of the leader. And I believe they do get a -1 to that because they're CX'd. The vehicle has no crazy status or anything, so 5 or less, nothing. This will be a 2-to-1 for the vehicle with down 1, nothing. This gets flipped to melee. Over here, it's just a straight 5, no, and it is going to be a 2-to-1. Also, no result. Japanese turn 4. Take off pins. Moves. Plenty of people and things to try and rally, but none of them are on the Japanese side at this point. That can go away, that can go away. We'll try this group. No. That's it. Repair. Nope. And the 2 squads here. First one makes it, and actually they both make it. Sweet. Thanks to building rather than anything else. Oh boy. Prep fire phase. Honestly, I don't even care to do anything with these tanks. If I wanted to move them, I'd have to roll twice and hope to get anything, which they probably won't, so there's not much of a point. I'll just do the 4 up 3. Nothing. I might as well do it with these guys as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What are we looking at here? It's 2, 3.5, 5.5, up 2. 8 on 5. Conditional task check. Leader, squad, squad, squad. These guys pin. Not that that really matters. Do I have anybody else? We'll do 6 flat. Okay. I mean, alternatively, it was run in and try to melee stuff, but that's not really worth it. Moving phase, honestly, like, I'm just gonna have, I'm gonna have this leader go here to buff their morale. And that's kind of it. Again, I don't want to move the tanks because the tanks are, have value. I'm actually not sure how this works. I would imagine that there's no problem in shooting and doing a 2-hit against a vehicle, even if it's in melee, because it's targeting a specific unit rather than if I was just shooting at the group. So I'm going to assume that's a legal thing I can do. 2-hit, it will be a hit, no rate, to kill. Yeah, still nothing. Haven't got anything at all with these guys. I'm going to keep trying. This guy's have twice, so it's 1, effectively 1. So 6, 8, up 1. 8 on 8, normal morale check. They're fine. They are fine, and they are not. These guys will strike. Which, I mean, they just strike. So that's it for first fire. That will be a hit barely to kill. Still won't be anything. I don't think I'm ever going to blow up these tanks, which is sad. And that's it. Advanced fire phase, none. I don't care to do any. Fire, defensive. Nobody needs to route. Advancing. I might as well bring the squad back. Pressure this guy. This guy can just jump in the building because I don't really care about defending anymore. Like the open spot. I've got the MMG. I got this stack. Everybody's kind of got superpowers at this point. CC. I mean, we'll just do this one first. Infantry always go first. Unless, like, yeah, I think against a vehicle, unless there's maybe prisoners who technically count as infantry, whatever. Same idea. It's a 5 with a +1. That is going to be an immobilization. Return fire 2 to 1, down 1. That will kill both. So it didn't matter. Well, it didn't matter. It mattered, but in the worst way possible. Over here, it's I need a 5, no, and that's nothing. Alright. Turn 5, and things are getting really messy. I can take pins off. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Rally, rally, rally. Let's try for this guy, why not? Cool, yep, get conscripts back. Try for leader, makes it. Try for squad, makes it because of the -2 overall. These guys are back. Try to repair. Nope, that's the second LMG I lose that way. Try to repair. Nope. Okay. I could CX these guys. It wouldn't be a smart idea. It's not proved smart so far. Alright, prep fire. LMG, tank, hit, no, done. LMG tank, hit, still no. Squad will shoot 3 up 3. No. I could do a 6 up 3. Still not really worth it. 6 up 3. 8 on 6 is a pin task check. They will pin, surprisingly. That's kind of gross, especially since I have a plan for this guy, but do I want to shoot or move? I need to move, but 8 firepower staring down at me in a -2 is not great. And this doom stack is also annoying. So I think I'm gonna do 9 up 1. Come on. Pin test check. The leader can't take it. This guy's super pinned. And this guy isn't. Okay. Conscripts will assault move. Pinned guy will shoot as a 4 down 2 or 4 down 1. They cower. Just 2 down 1. Normal morale check. They break. Man, that's like such... It's kind of like, at this point, I'm just throwing bodies and hoping I can get something out of it, because I can't really do anything good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And, like, sure, I'll take a 16 down 2. Yeah, 3 on 16, straight KIA. Why am I doing that? Straight KIA. This is first fired. Well, CX. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This CX is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I might as well do subsequent, which I forgot to mark them first fire. So, 8, 4, 2, up 2. No. Nothing else. 4 up 3. Nope. And we'll do... that's already halved twice, so I can get 2... 3 up 2? No. Advanced fire phase. LMG. Nope. Also breaks. This group will shoot adjacent. It's a 10 up 4. 11 on 10. Nope. Nobody else can shoot. Why? These guys will route. They're fine. Advanced phase. Huzzah. This is gonna be dumb. They're also gonna advance. Again, stacked with the leader. Should be fine. There's an ambush chance, though. Alright, that's... Oh, they will try to go in as well. Task check. They're fine. Cool. Okay, CC phase. I'll just do top to bottom. So, same deal as last time. It's a... Except it's a little bit better for me. So, it is a 5 for the squad, 6 for the leader to be attached, +1, -1 for CX, and leader thingy, nothing. It's a 2 to 1 value. Oh my god. Okay, well, I think that's game. Oof. I just can't. Oh, actually, there'd be an extra. It's immobilized. Does that do anything else? An extra -1. So no. Over here, we'll do one squad will do its generic attack, so 5. No. Does that do anything? I don't think so. Pretty sure it doesn't do anything. Then it'll be a 2-to-1 attack, which they will get. And then the other squad will attack, and that will be another immobilized. Over here, we have a ambush chance. So single die, it's a -1 for the elite guy, +1 for being CX. Meanwhile, yeah, no ambush. I'm not gonna bother with going into hand-to-hand just yet. Or at least I don't want to declare it. I have a 9-4, so 2-1, up 1. Really? And then these guys are... I might as well do 1-1 versus squad and leader. Or, you know what? It'll just be 1-1. So 1-1 against the squad. I won't toss the leader with it. Or 1-2, sorry. Yeah, no, you know what? That doesn't change anything. 1-2 against the squad with the LMG. You know, that almost got something, and I would have been really sad. Turn 5. Ugh, okay, that goes away. Pin goes away. I don't even think if, like, mathematically, I don't think there's anything I can do. Prep fire, literally nothing for me to care about. I can do 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so a 5 up 2. Nope. 4 up 3. Nope. Break it, whatever. Don't even care. Literally don't care about that anymore anyways. 8 up 3. 8 on 8. Normal. He's fine. He's pinned. He's fine. And he's fine. Is there anything else I can do? Nope. Move and phase. Literally nothing that I need to do. Defensive fire. LMG. I do hit. I don't get rate. I don't blow it up. Again. To hit. To kill. Still nothing. I think... Oh, no, wait. I don't think I can do it because he's halved. Against this group... 2... That's 2... 7 up 1. Really? I don't think I've gotten a good roll from the Chinese side in 2 turns. Advanced fire phase, none. Routes, none. Advances, don't care. Prep, defensive. CC phase. We'll just do tank first. Infantry doesn't get it. 2-1 for the vehicle. Another 2-1 victory. Honestly, that'll be the decider. Is that the tanks would not stop getting every kill they needed, and didn't suffer. Like, this one break was great, and maybe there's something about I should have pushed instead of hole up in T9, but yeah, I don't know. This is hand-to-hand now. I'm just gonna go crazy. I might as well go against the squad, the elite squad, as a 1-2. Leader can't modify it in any way. Yeah, no, 1-2 against the elite squad. That'll be a kill. Actually, no, I get a -1. Yep, that's a kill. In return, it'll be 9. 9 against 4, so 2-1, and I get a +1. And this squad will die. So, I mean, small favors, I guess. Ugh, look at these losses. That's disgusting. Take off pins. Breaks. Let's try to rally this guy. Don't make it. Try to repair. Nope. Try to repair. Of course. Yeah. Prep fire. Let's see if I can get a moral victory here. LMG tank. Yes. Might actually be a kill because of adjacent. It's +2. What's the turret? It's a side turret hit. Yeah, I think that's a miss. I think because it's a side, I would need less than, I would need 5 or less, I think. So, do I have rate? I did get rate. Let's see, maybe. Nope. Malfunction. LMG. Hits. Nothing. The worst is that there's no movement for me to do. Like, I could LMG this, but, like, I need to try and get into the building. So, I mean, let's just go crazy. 16 flat. Really? 5 and 16, 3 morale check. Yeah, it's over. Oh, man. Because, like, maybe there's something to be said, like, they are dare death. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You know what? They're going dare death. Like, these guys are broken no matter what. Maybe, what if I did a 2-hit? Hit. I don't get adjacency bonus. So, it would be... It's still the front. So that would stun them. I don't have a counter. Why do I never put the counter there? I don't... Come on. Let's see if I can somehow turn this around. So this guy's stunned. Meanwhile, these guys are here. This is broken. There. Right? This guy is dare death, and I'm just going to bring everybody with them. And their target is this N1. So, 1, 2, 3. This guy's shooting 8 down 2. It's like... It's a 3 KIA. So, leader, squad. Every squad dies. Sick. Okay. First fired. Yeah, that's 3. I might as well shoot this guy since I don't know if I'll even be able to hit elsewhere. 4 down 2. Alright, cool. I'm just gonna get snake eyes a bunch of times. So this guy's dead, and the original prophecy is fulfilled. Yeah. Wow. I honestly think, yeah, turn 2 was looking real bad for the Japanese. And arguably, this was on, the same level. Like, the losses are equally bad for both sides because this is a lot of the high quality stuff. This was also Berserk, which really hurt me. If it wasn't for these guys going Berserk, I would have been able to do a lot more in combating that left flank. I maybe hesitated in T9 for a little bit too long. Like, maybe I could have tried to push through the woods. Maybe I should have dared death, a turn earlier to get the benefits, especially when this was broken, maybe. Yeah, geez. Like, again, turn 3 is where things started to go bad or poorly, and turn 4 is when things went to shit because, losing these is not sustainable. You know, you lose a squad and a half, okay, you've got 20, it's no big deal, especially when the Japanese are suffering similar losses. But when you then add 2.5 squads to that, you know, you're at 4 squads lost to an equal amount. Actually, less. There's 3 squads. So 4 to 3, not bad. And then 7.5 to 3.5. And obviously, you know, things just get worse. Obviously, the tanks surviving every 2 hit and 2 kill and surviving every melee didn't help. Yeah, I don't know why the TEM would ever be +4 in this section as a regular thing. I would probably never have I would just remove that if they were ever to update this scenario. There's no reason for these buildings to be +4. The Chinese already have no support weapons that are like the DCs are nice. You're gonna get targeted, and you're probably not gonna have that guy survive anyways. So I don't really think it's necessary to have a +4. Um, so yeah, I would take that out, and I would probably, if I was to do balance for this scenario, I'd probably change the 9-1 for like an 8, an 8-0. Actually, it's an 8+1. I'd change the 9-1 for a 9-0 because I think the stone buildings not being able to run into them because it's open terrain and everything. And on this side, it's all closed off. So maybe it would have made more sense to have more units on this side. But again, you still have to go through open ground, and then you're very vulnerable to hand-to-hand. I'd probably remove this 9-1. Change it to a 9-0 or remove it entirely. Yeah, I mean, crew broke, was able to rally. MMG broke, repaired twice, I think. Once or twice. No, just once. Um, this tank broke MG or main gun, and then no big deal. You know, squad every Japanese squad managed to kill units. I think in hand to hand. Automatic, you know, hand to hand really makes it hard for the Chinese to survive anything. All of these, like both vehicles, just hero vehicles. Yeah. Anyways, that sucks. I was kind of hoping a little bit more tenacity from the Chinese, I guess, or that the by turn 2, I thought my plan was starting to look pretty good for attacking. So, yeah. And through no fault of like being shot at, you know, you don't have to hide the Chinese units. You just have to be able to cross open ground, and yeah, you can't. Well, you can't. You can't if you're getting snake eyes at those exact amazing moments. So, what do you know? So that unfortunately is it for this scenario. Uh, this Saturday, hopefully, we'll get a game in. I know I said that like I forgot that last weekend was Easter, so that's why I didn't stream. Despite availability from my opponent, I just wasn't in town. But there will be, or should be, fingers crossed, a scenario playing on Saturday. It'll be the Marco Polo Bridge, a different version of it, this time from Bounding Fire Productions instead of Friendly Fire Packs, or the Friendly Fire Group / officially with Best of Friends. So hopefully there won't be any interruptions for that, and we'll see you then. Otherwise, as always, thank you for watching. I really appreciate it, and we'll see you next time.